welcome to PELWELL's Power Vinyasa Flow. Today's practice is going to start with some breath work and then move into a vinyasa style flow. All you're going to need is a block and perhaps a strap for your practice today. We're going to take a few moments focusing on the breath, coming into an easy seat. So go ahead and find your comfortable easy seat. Relax the shoulders. And if it's comfortable for you, go ahead and let the eyes close. From here, let's just start our practice today with a couple cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, audibly sigh it out through the mouth. Again, take another breath just like that. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, audibly sigh it out through the mouth. From here, bringing the lips closed. Start to focus on your breath through the inhale and exhale through the nose. Bringing your intention and your focus to the breath. Feeling the body rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. And allow yourself just to sink into the earth through your sits bones. Staying grounded and connected with the floor and with your breath. If your mind starts to wander onto other things, start to bring your intention and focus back to your breath. Feeling how the breath feels within the body. From here, slowly start to find yourself sitting on the heels, knees together and big toes touching. Let the hands lengthen, reaching towards the knees. Inhale through the nose and exhale, audibly sigh out through the mouth. Again, take another cleansing breath. Starting to transition into a warming breath, breath of fire. Take an inhale and exhale sharply out through the nose. Feeling the belly press back towards the spine with each exhale, starting slowly at first, and then we'll pick up the speed with each breath. So feel the sharp exhales, belly button pressing back towards the spine each time. And then slowly start to pick up the pace with that breath, still sharply exhaling through the nose, building up heat within the body. Breath of fire. Keep exhaling sharply through the nose. On the next breath, big inhale, sigh it back out. Take in a big inhale and sigh it back out. Now we're going to transition into our breath for our practice, our Ujjayi breathing. So go ahead and bring the lips back close. Inhale and exhale now through the nose, allowing the breath to come from deep within the belly, letting the belly rise and fall with each inhale and exhale, relaxing the shoulders. Start to lengthen the inhale and the exhale. And now we'll flow through cat-cow in this seated position. So reach the hands to the knees, round the spine as you pull the abdominals in and exhale. Inhale, press everything forward, take your gaze up. Exhale again, round and scoop in the abdominals towards the spine. And then inhale, find that length again. Flowing through your cat-cow with each breath. Warming up the spine. Decompressing any tension that might be in the back. Slowly come back to neutral. From here, we're going to transition, tucking the toes under, making sure the pinky toe is also tucked under, and then sit the hips back on the heels. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, and press the palms up high to the sky. Pull the abdominals in, the rib cage down, so we're not popping the rib cage open. Feel the opening through the bottom of the feet. Feel the lengthening through the entire upper part of your body. Relax the shoulders, even though we're finding length, and gently twist towards the left side, twisting from the thoracic spine, your mid-back. Take a breath here in this twist. Keep the chest over the hips. Slowly come back to center. And then exhale over to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands. From here, untuck the toes. Coming back onto the shoelace part of the foot and then sit back on the heels. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, and exhale, cactus shape the arms, open the chest. Take the gaze in front of you, release the hands, interlace the fingers behind you, and press the knuckles down to the floor as you take your gaze up high to the ceiling. Finding that expansion, that opening through the front side of the body. From here, slowly release and come into tabletop. Bending the knees to lift the feet, slowly circle the ankles in both directions. And then settle back into tabletop. Turn both hands off to 90 degrees and gently sway side to side as we warm up the wrists and the forearms. And then start to move in a circular motion, still side to side, so finding that big motion. 2 times one way and then 2 times the other. Staying grounded and connected with the breath, turn the fingertips towards each other, palms to the sky, wiggle the thumbs. Bring the thumb to each finger. And then squeeze and release the hands, making a fist and then extending. And then come back into your neutral tabletop. Make sure the knees are under the hips and the wrists are under the shoulders. Inhale, reach the right arm up high to the sky, open the chest. And then exhale, thread it underneath the left, coming onto the cheek. Feel free to stay here, or maybe you start to reach the left arm overhead to find even more opening through the upper back and shoulders. Slowly release, bring everything back in. Inhale, reach the right arm back overhead. Big opening through the chest. Inhale, reach the left arm up this time. Open the chest. Exhale, thread it under the right, coming on to that shoulder and cheek. And then mirror whatever you did on the other side here. Slowly start to work your way back up, releasing the left arm, reaching it back up to the sky, and then coming back into your tabletop. Tucking the toes under, even the pinky toe. Go ahead and take one of your yoga blocks and place it between the upper middle thigh. From here, we're going to press through the toes and float the knees. They're just a couple inches from the floor, hovering. Have a nice flat back. Scoop in the abdominals, brace through your core, and then float the right foot, staying centered and staying balanced. Release the right foot back to the floor and float the left foot. Again, keep the weight even between the right and left hand. So keep the hips and shoulders square to the floor. Release the left foot. Release both knees and set your brick back off to the side. Come back into your tabletop position, keeping the toes tucked under, and then slowly releasing onto the shoelace part of the foot as you extend the arms out long and let the crown of the head or the forehead melt to the floor. Find that expansion and that lengthening through the upper body. From here, bring the hands together, bending the elbows, and bring the forehead back to the floor. Slowly start to come forward onto the belly, setting up into Sphinx pose. So elbows under shoulders, palms to the floor, press through the shoelace part of the foot through the thighs. Let your left ear fall to left shoulder, and then take it over to the right side. Again, take it back to the left, and then back to the right once more. And then let the chin fall heavy, and then take your gaze in front of you, releasing onto the belly. Hands slide under the chest or the shoulders. Inhale up into Cobra. Press through the thighs, through the tops of the feet. Find that strength through your back. Stay grounded. Stay with your breath. Keep the shoulders pulled down away from the ears. Keep the elbows pulled in tight towards the body. And from here, float the hands from the floor, really strengthening through your back. And then lower yourself back onto the belly. Widen the feet just a little bit. Press through the shoelace part of the foot and shake the legs side to side, letting go of any tension. Then bring the feet back together, about hips distance apart. Inhale up to Cobra, and then all the way through, finding more height. Keeping the gaze forward. Bend the right leg and then release. Bend the left leg and then release. And now bend both, really energizing through the hamstrings. Slowly release the upper body, release the legs. Release the hands down by the side, come onto your right cheek. Switch sides, so now you're on the left cheek. Bend the knees and then windshield wiper the feet side to side. Release the legs back to the floor. Bring the hands under the shoulders next to the chest. Drag yourself up and back into child's pose. Let the arms relax. Let the crown of the head or the forehead, whichever is more comfortable, come to the floor. Flip the palms so they're facing the ceiling. And then bring the thumb to each fingertip, one by one. And then release, and then add tension, making a fist through the hands. Tighten and release. Release the hands back to the floor and roll yourself all the way through to tabletop. And then set yourself up into high plank. Press the feet back. Pull the crown of the head forward. Make sure the arms are strong inside the elbows facing forward. Pull in the abdominals, brace through your core. Stay connected with your breath. Find strength through the body. And then come back into down dog, your first one of the day. Pedaling out the feet, so bend one knee as you lengthen the opposite leg. Stretching out through the hamstrings. And then settle into down dog. Inhale the right foot to the ceiling, bend the knee, let the heel fall behind the left hip, circle the ankle. And then bring the right foot back down. Take the left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog, bend the knee and circle the ankle. And come back to down dog. From here, work your way to the top of the mat, stepping the feet in. Fold forward. Take the feet about hips distance apart, bend the knees soft, letting the hamstrings relax. Crown of the head melting towards the floor, and gently sway side to side, shifting the weight into the outside edges of the feet as you lean in that direction. Stay grounded into the floor through the bottom of the feet. Stay connected with your breathing. And then, like a rag doll, one vertebra at a time, slowly come all the way up to stand, head coming up last. Come into your mountain pose. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. Right hand stays down by the right side. Taking a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, reach the left arm over to the right side of the room as you slide the right hand down the thigh. Bend the elbow of the left arm and take your gaze down to the floor. Keep pressing and energizing through the outside of the left foot, feeling that entire side body stretch and open up. Slowly release, come back to mountain, and then inhale the right arm up high to the sky. Reach it over to the left as you slide the left hand down the left thigh. Take your gaze to the floor. Press and energize through the outside edge of your right foot, bending the right elbow. Find that side body opening, that stretch. And slowly release, both hands down by the sides. Roll the shoulders a couple times up, back and down, and then forward. Take the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Open through the chest, bring the hands to the lower back, and then start to open the chest up towards the ceiling. And then lengthen the arms down towards the floor and start to pull the hands away from the body towards the wall behind you. Finding that opening through the shoulders. Bring the hands back in and release the hands down by the sides. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Inhale, half lift, find length through the spine. Exhale, fold. Step the feet back, high plank, chaturanga, come halfway down. Inhale, up dog, open up the chest, and exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. Take the gaze forward first and then step the feet back into the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach all the way up. Hands high to the sky, and then bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms overhead again. Exhale, swan dive down to the floor. Inhale, half lift, find length, and exhale, step back to high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Find your breath, stay grounded, stay connected. Take the gaze forward first and then step the feet back into the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach the arms all the way up, root to rise. Exhale, hands by the side, mountain pose. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down to the floor, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and jump the feet back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale the right foot up to the sky, bend the knee, let the heel fall behind the hip. Re-square the hips, point the right toes. Bring the right knee towards the nose, plank. And then step the right foot through to the hands. Let your left knee melt to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Bring the hands out wide like a T and then rotate from the mid-back to the right side. Keeping the right knee over the ankle. Tuck the left toes and float the left knee from the floor. Keeping the chest over the hips. Find that balance, find that rotation. Build strength through the legs. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Re-square the hips and shoulders to the front. Reach yourself forward and turn the palms up high to the sky. Keeping the majority of the weight in that front right leg, building strength and building heat through the body. Stay connected with your breath. Slowly release the hands back to the floor. Let your left knee melt back down. Untuck the toes. And then from here, just shift the weight back and then forward in that right leg, straightening and bending. Bring the weight back forward, tent the fingers, re-tuck the left toe, lift the knee high from the floor. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, lift the chest. Cactus, shape the arms, open up your chest. Bring the hands together in front of the body. Exhale, open, cactus, shape the arms. Bring the arms back together in the front of the body. Cactus, shape the arms again, open the chest. Bring the arms together to the front. Exhale, cactus, shape the arms. Pull the elbows down by their waist and then interlace the fingers behind you. Pull the knuckles down towards the floor. Stay deep into the legs, still building strength and heat through the lower part of your body, opening up the shoulders and the chest through the arms. Release the hands, reach the arms overhead, and then exhale, fold over the right leg. Straighten out the right leg and come up onto the ball of the left foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold over that right leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, drape yourself over the leg. Inhale, find length once more. Exhale, fold. Feel the opening through the right hamstring. Let the left knee melt back down towards the floor and then pop it back up into its lunge position. Power through the strength of the right foot. Step the left knee in, coming into sit. Inhale the left arm high to the sky and then twist over to the right side of the room as you take the left arm to the outside of the right leg. Stay connected with your breath. From here, slowly start to rotate towards the left side and then bow yourself over that leg. Come back to center. We're going to come into mermaid, so stack the right leg on top of the left. Inhale, find length through the body and then twist over to the left side. On the exhale, chaturanga arms, lower yourself down. And then from here, lower the forehead all the way to the floor. Extend the arms out wide like a T, and then come onto one cheek, taking either the gaze to the right hand or the left, whatever feels more comfortable for your neck. Slide the hands back in and press yourself back up. Transition yourself back into high plank. Keep the feet together and then shift the heels towards the left side, keeping the chest square. Come back to center, to the right side, and then back to center. Again, drop to the left, back center, drop to the right, and back center. Widen out the feet about hips distance and then chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, let the heel fall behind the right hip. Re-lengthen that leg. Square the hips, point the toes down to the floor. Pull the left knee to the nose, plank pose. And then step the left foot through to the hands. Let the right knee melt to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Take the arms out to a T and then twist to the left side. Keeping that left knee over the left ankle, building strength, tuck the right toes under, float the right knee from the floor. Keep the chest over the hips, stay in this rotation. Sweep the back arm up, come back to center with the chest and with the hips. Stay deep into those legs, building strength, building heat. Reach forward. Turn the palms up high to the sky, keeping the majority of the weight in that left leg, that left knee right over the ankle. Nice long spine, finding length through the back right heel all the way to the fingertips. Release the hands to the floor, release the right knee, and then sit the weight back and come forward, giving that left leg a little break. Slowly come back to center, re-tuck the right toes, lift that knee. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Cactus shape the arms on the exhale. Inhale, bring the arms back together in the front of the body. Cactus shape the arms, exhale. Inhale, pull them together. Exhale, cactus shape. Inhale, back together. Exhale, cactus shape. Release the elbows down towards the waist. Interlace the fingers behind you. Pull the knuckles to the floor. Sink deeper into that left leg. Pull the hands away from the body. Slowly release the hands, reach the arms up, high lunge. Take the hands down towards the floor, straighten out that left leg and fold over that extended leg. Inhale, find length, and exhale, fold. Again, inhale, find length, and exhale, fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, drape yourself over that leg. Step the right foot in, coming into your seated pose. Twist over the left, reach the right arm up, and then place it to the outside of that left leg, gazing over the left shoulder. Staying connected with your breath here. Slowly start to twist towards the right, letting the forehead melt to the floor, and then press yourself back up. Stack the legs, coming back to mermaid. Find length through the body first, and then twist towards the right. Chaturanga arms as you slowly lower yourself to the mat, forehead to floor, and then onto the cheek. And then extend the arms out from the shoulders like a T, taking your gaze either to the right hand or to the left. Slide the hands back in towards the body. Press yourself back up. And then come back to your high plank. Let the heels fall to the left side. Inhale up to side plank this time. If it's available to you, start to float the right foot. And if you want to go even further, take a yoga toe grip, your middle finger and your index finger around the big toe, and extend the leg out straight. Find your balance and your stability. Stay connected with your breath. Release the legs. Come back to plank. Come on to the other side. Inhale the left arm up, side plank. And then mirror whatever you did on the other side. Slowly release. Coming back to high plank. Chaturanga halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Take a breath here. And then step the feet back into the hands. Fold forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, find that length, and exhale, fold. This time, inhale, reach the arms all the way overhead, coming into stand. Exhale the hands down by the side, mountain pose. Take a breath here, relax the shoulders, stay grounded through the feet. Inhale, the arms up and sit into chair pose. Fold forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Hop the feet back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Step the right foot through to the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release the hands. Step the right foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot through to the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fold back down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Take a breath here. Take the gaze forward and then step the feet into the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to chair pose. Stay for a breath and then exhale, rise up to stand. Release the hands down by the side, mountain pose. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale the arms back down by the sides, mountain pose. Shift the weight into the left foot as we're going to start floating through a balance. Pull the right knee into the chest. Building strength and power through the left leg. If you feel wobbly through the left side, send your focus and your energy into wherever it's wobbly. Let go of the leg, cactus shape the arms. Keep the right knee up. And start to twist over to the right side. Balance through the left. Staying firmly rooted through that left foot. Bring the right leg over the left. Inner thighs connected. Bring the chest back center. And then sit into the left leg. Firing up the left glute. Rise up, but don't release the right foot. Take the arms out like a T and come into airplane, balancing on the left leg. Flexing the right foot. Finding length from the heel to the crown of the head. Step the foot back to warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Eagle the arms. So take the left arm on top of the right, reach up, and then bow to the inside of the left leg, humble warrior. Stay grounded through both feet. Keep pressing through the outside edge of the right foot. Stay connected with your breath. Nice job. Stay grounded here. Allow the crown of the head just to melt down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the upper body back up. Pick up the back heel, balance on the ball of the foot. Reach the arms forward, coming into a flat back, and then float the right foot, coming into warrior three. Balance through the left, find that strength, firing up the left glute. Slowly come all the way up. This time taking the right foot again to the outside of that left leg, and then sit into your eagle pose. Rise yourself back up and release. Come back to mountain. Shift the weight into the right, bring the left knee up to the chest. Relax the shoulders. Stay connected with your breath. Open up the arms, cactus shaping them, keeping the left knee up. Open and twist to the left side of the room. Staying grounded through the right foot. If it feels wobbly or unstable, send your energy, your focus to that part of the foot. Cross the left leg over the right and then sit into the right leg, keeping the chest open to the left side. Bring the chest back to center. Take the arms out like a T without dropping the left foot. Unbind and send it to the back of the room, coming into airplane, keeping your hips square to the floor. Slowly step the left foot back. Inhale up, warrior one. Keeping the chest and hips square to the front of the room. Eagle arms again, left under right, and then humble warrior, bow to the inside of your right thigh. Keep pressing through the outside edge of the left foot. Inhale, slowly start to bring the upper body back up. Come up onto the ball of the left foot. Re-square the hips and chest to the front of your mat. Reach yourself forward, coming into a flat back. Float the left, come into warrior three. Find your balance. Keep your hips square to the floor. From here, press through the strength of the right foot to bring the left leg forward, wrapping around the right, and then sit into the right leg again. Slowly press yourself up and release. Back to mountain pose. Take a breath, and then inhale, reach the arms overhead, find length. Exhale, fold through center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and step the feet back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Step the right foot through to the hands. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Warrior one. Open up into warrior two. Straightening out the right leg, come into triangle. And if it's available to you, take the gaze up towards the top hand, up towards the ceiling. The bottom arm can be towards the floor or on a brick. Exhale back into exalted warrior. Legs are straight. Pressing through the feet, through your foundation. Root to rise. Stay connected with that breath. Bring the hands to the hips. Narrow out your stance a little bit. We're going to come into revolved triangle, so reach the left arm up. Now as you come into this, you may need to set a brick to the outside of the right foot. So go ahead and set yourself up. And then take the left hand to that brick, right hand to the hip, and twist towards the right side of the room, keeping the legs straight. Keeping the waist long and staying connected with your breath. Slowly come back to center. Release the brick and bow over the right leg. Inhale, find length. Exhale, step the right foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Step the left foot through to the hands. Inhale, up warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Make any adjustments you might need. Straightening out the left leg, hinge from the hips, come back to triangle. Taking the gaze up to the fingertips if that's available to you. Stay grounded through the feet. Keep rotating the inner thighs towards each other. And on the exhale, come back into exalted warrior. Bring the hands to the hips, re-square the hips and chest to the front of the room. Narrow out your stance. Place that brick to the outside of the left foot as we come into revolved triangle. Inhale the right arm up, reach it forward, and then take it to the left brick. Open the chest to the left side of the room. Keeping the legs straight. Rotating from the mid-back, from the hips. So keep your hips square to the front. Slowly bring everything back to center. Place your brick off to the side. Step the feet back to high plank chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Take the gaze forward. Let the knees melt to the floor and sit on to the heels. Take one hand to heart, one hand to low belly. Knees together, heels together. Take a couple breaths here. You can even let the eyes close. Take a moment of breathing. Slowly bring the hands to the thighs, palms facing the ceiling. Still staying connected with your breath. From here, transition into down dog. Sits bones high to the sky. Take your gaze forward to the hands and step the feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit down into chair. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, half chair. Reach the arms forward. Crown the head forward. Bring the hands to the heart and revolve to the right side, keeping your knees in line, so make sure that left knee is not peeking past the right. We're going to play around a little bit with side crow, so we're just going to feel a little practice here in this revolved chair. So find your balance, find your stability. Just bring the hands to the floor, twist it off to the side, come up onto the balls of the feet, and then place the thigh on those elbows. Bring it back to center. Rise back up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Revolve to the left, making sure the right knee is not peeking past the left. Just getting a feel for the setup for that side crow. Hands come to the floor, come up onto the balls of the feet. We're going to chaturanga the arms and let the thigh rest on those elbows or on the triceps. Press yourself back up and rise back up to chair. In this chair pose, feet together, rise all the way up. So we're going to practice our side crow rather. So come to one side on the balls of the feet, resting the thighs on the triceps or the elbow, shift the weight forward into the hands, and then float the feet, finding that balance, finding that stability. Slowly release back down, rise back up, inhale, reach the arms overhead. Going to the other side, come up onto the balls of the feet, hands to the floor. Chaturanga arms as you rest the thigh on the triceps or on the elbow. Just playing around here with side crow. Maybe you keep the toes on the floor, or maybe you start to float them, finding that balance, that stability. Slowly release. Nice job. I know that can be hard. Inhale, rise up. Hands back to heart. Let's come back to our flow. But if you want to keep playing with side crow, feel free to just pause here and keep playing. But if you're ready to move on, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back, your right foot back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Step the right foot through to the hands. Let your left knee melt to the floor. Untuck the left toes. Inhale the arms and the upper body up over the hips. Find that length through the entire body. Bring the hands to the heart. Stay connected with your breath here as you twist to the right side. Making sure the right knee is not falling off to the right, but keep that knee directly over the ankle. Keep pressing through the arch of the right foot. Tuck the left toe under and float that knee just off the floor. Come back to center with the upper body. Lean yourself over the right thigh, and then come back up through the chest. Eagle, shape the arms and then fold back over the right thigh. Press through the right foot to balance, coming into warrior 3. It's okay if you feel a little wobbly. Slowly transition all the way to stand, left knee to the chest, and then release the foot back down. Mountain pose. Find your breath. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bring the left knee to the chest. Reach the arms up to cactus shape. Twist over the left. From here, we're going to come into a balance. So you might want your strap for this side. So I'll demonstrate with the strap first. So come back into that twist. Bring the right elbow to the left knee, so contracting through the abdominals. Now if we're using the strap, it's going to be in a folded position. So we have half length. Take it around the bottom of the foot. And then hold the strap in the right hand as the left hand returns to the hip. Find your balance first. And then start to bend the right knee, sinking into that leg. Keep the left leg pulled up. trying to keep the knee in line with the hip, so not letting that knee fall down, and sitting deep into this right leg. Now, if you don't need the strap, we're going to do the same thing, but you're going to grab the bottom of the foot with the right hand, still keeping the left knee in line with the left hip and sinking deep into the right leg for almost a chair sit on the right leg. Slowly press yourself up. Bring the left heel to the right hip and let the left knee melt to the floor. Open up the hip flexors and the glutes. Stay for a breath, and then release the left foot to the floor. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale to chair, dropping the hips, finding length through the spine. Half chair, reaching the arms forward. Grab opposite elbows. Stay into this chair pose. Come up onto the tippy toes, the balls of the feet. Slowly, slowly start to drop the hips all the way to the heels. Find your balance as you slowly rise back up, stopping in half chair, staying on the balls of the feet, and then release the heels, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step the feet back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Nice job. Inhale the left foot high to the sky, and then exhale, step it through to the hands. Let your right knee melt down towards the floor, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Slowly bring the hands to heart and twist over the left side. Keep driving the left knee to the outside edge of the foot. Curl the right toes under and float the knee from the floor. Find your balance, find your strength. Keep the chest over the hips and come back to center with the chest. Lean the weight over the left thigh. Crown the head forward. Inhale, reach back up. Eagle, wrap the arms. And then lean the chest back over that thigh. Power through the left leg as you float the right leg up to warrior three. Finding your balance, finding your stability. Sweep the right leg all the way through, knee to the hip. Balance. Taking the right leg, let the heel come to the hip, let the knee melt, open up the hips. Slowly release that leg. Shift the weight into the left, bring the right knee up towards the chest. Inhale the cactus shape, the arms, and exhale, twist. Bring the left elbow to the right knee, grab the foot, or use your strap again. Right hand to right hip. Keep the knee in line with the hip and then sink deep into the left leg. Keep twisting towards the right. Staying firmly rooted through that left foot. If you fall out of it, no worries. Just come right back into it when you're ready. Slowly release the grip, release the leg. Mountain pose, take a breath. On your next inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step the feet back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Step the right leg in, then the left to have a seat. Let the left ear fall to the left shoulder and then to the right side. From here, extend the legs out straight. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, find length through the body, and then exhale, fold over the legs, grabbing either the bottom of the feet, the outside of the ankles, or the calves, whatever feels best for you, and settle into this forward fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Bend the knees and bring your hips to the center of your mat. Reach the arms out long, palms to the sky, and come into boat pose. Find your balance. And in this pose, when we start to sink, we're going to come back to that breath of fire, those sharp exhales through the nose, letting the belly pull back towards the spine. So really connecting with that exhale, feeling the entire body warm and build heat. Slowly hold and then release all the way down. Let go of your breath of fire. Let the legs fall off naturally from the hips. Let the arms rest down by your side. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, side out. Reclose the lips and come back to your Ujjayi breath. Allow yourself this moment to relax, to recover. From here, we're going to come into bridge pose. So bend the knees, feet flat onto the floor, and start to lift your hips up high to the sky. Trying to get that straight line from your shoulder to your hips to your knees. Squeezing the glutes together, keeping the core strong. Making sure the knees are right over the ankles in line with the hips so they're not caving in towards each other or falling off to the side. Connect with your breath. Slowly release yourself back to the floor. Reach the arms overhead and grab opposite elbows. And just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Bringing the knees back into the chest. We're going to take a happy baby here. So grabbing the bottom of the feet, gently rock side to side. Keeping the lower back connected with the floor. Opening up the hips. Relax the shoulders. Slowly release. Hug the knees into the chest, forehead to knees. And then extend the legs out into a butterfly. So bottom of the feet together, knees wide, cactus shape the arms. Open the chest, the ribs, the hips. Finding that expansion through the front side of the body. We sit so much throughout the day contracting, so allow it just to open up and take up space here. Stay connected with your breath. Allow yourself to be grounded and rooted through the shoulders, through the sits bones, through the outside edges of the feet. From here, slowly bring the arms down towards the thighs. Bring the knees back in towards the chest. Grab behind the hamstrings and extend the legs up to the ceiling. Circle through the ankles in both directions. Maybe point and flex the feet. You can keep gripping through the hamstrings or let go and use a little bit of hip and lower abdominal strength to hold the legs up. Taking a moment here to allow all the old blood to flow out of the legs and back to the heart, so we can repump fresh blood back to the legs, to the extremities. Inversions are so great for circulation. If the legs get to feel too heavy, again, just grab behind the hamstrings and use the hands to assist yourself here. From here, bend the knees. Let the heels start to fall back towards the hips. Hug the knees into the chest and gently rock the body side to side. Extend your legs out long. As we close our practice with Shavasana, let your arms rest down by your side. Let your legs fall off naturally from the hips. Let your eyes close and let go of your controlled breath as your breath comes to its more restful state. Relax the brow. Relax the jaw and allow your entire self just to sink into the earth beneath you. From here, slowly start to reawaken your body, deepening the breath and adding small movement, circling wrists and ankles, or wiggling fingers and toes. And then whenever you're ready, gently roll over to your right side. Staying here for just a moment. Using your left arm as an assist, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and again. From here, bring the hands to your heart. Thank you for joining us for your Vinyasa Flow today. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications as we release new yoga every week. Until next time, PELWELL family, be well.